These laws later became a great part of his book, The Principia, which was published in 1687, which is often considered to be the single most important scientific book ever written. In the year 1668, Newton graduated with a master's degree from Cambridge University, and only a year later he was assigned as a mathematics professor at the same university.
The years went by and Newton continued to study forces, objects, movements, etc. with great enthusiasm. Listing all of his achievements would take a while, so we will merely focus on one of his greatest, Newton's 3 laws of motion, which helped explain elliptical planetary orbits as well as almost every other motion found in the universe. They are as follows. Newton's first law of motion, also known as Newton's law of inertia, says, "A stationary body will stay stationary unless an external force is applied to it."
Which means that if it hadn't been for the man's force, the car would have stayed still. Newton's second law of motion says, force is equal to the mass times acceleration, and a change in motion is proportional to the force applied. Let's use a similar example to the one before. If the man were to apply the same amount of force to a car that weighs 2 tons and a water bottle that weighs 1 kilo, the water bottle would have more acceleration because it weighs less.
And the third one is, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Which means that if the man pushes back from the boat and throws himself back, the boat applies that same force to the man and moves in the opposite direction with the same amount of force.